General Catano. So we wanna wish him prompt recovery. Because indeed, General Catano. All right, let me just go this take. So we wanna wish him prompt recovery. Let's get to Dr. Z last recording. Let me see if I find it. It's supposed to be here. Where he send it? He sent this recording to us. See him over here. All right, so let's use Dr. Z recording.
Welcome to 5 a.m. Savers. My name is Machin Zelik. I am currently on a little hiatus at the moment, doing my own thing, so this is a pre-recorded message for all of you to follow along. What's nice is this version will be a little quick, so feel free to sit back, enjoy. My goal for these savers are going to be make them quick, so that we get the basics out of the way, get to the reading, y'all can collaborate, and then move your lessons to practice throughout the day. So let's begin with silence, where we will practice a full minute of just gentle stillness. Make sure to get yourself comfortable, close your eyes, and take deep breaths. Whichever kind of breathing you like to do that. I'm a fan of box breathing. You do 4 seconds in, 4-second hold, 4-second exhale, 4-second hold. It was a little hard to talk about holding the exhale when you got no air to talk. So, and I should say 4 counts. Whatever timeline that is for you, feel free to do that. I would say we're about halfway through our silence. Keep breathing. Keep calming your mind. Focus on that breath. Do one more round. Let's move into our affirmation portion of Savers. Feel free to repeat after me, or just keep your eyes closed and just take it all in. I am a child of God. I am a child of God. No weapon formed will prosper against me. No weapon formed will prosper against me. I fight until my dying breath. I fight until my dying breath. Money flows to me effortlessly and abundantly. Money flows to me effortlessly and abundantly. My emotions are in check and I respond with wisdom. My emotions are in check and I respond with wisdom. I do the impossible. I do the impossible. Keep those eyes closed as we continue on to visualization. This is where you see yourself behind your eyelids. Everything's dark and you can't see the path ahead. And that's okay. This is where faith comes in. You allow yourself to take those steps knowing that God is taking care of you. Every step your body trembles. You don't know if you're going to walk off the cliff, run into a wall, or someone's there to hurt you. But the Holy Spirit guides you, and you place your faith in that. As you continue to walk, you feel around, and you notice a doorknob. This might have been after you ran into that wall, and that's okay. God sometimes puts walls in front of us to protect us, designed to lead us to a better answer, to a better outcome, block us from something that might actually hurt us, or put us through discomfort that actually toughens us, for that is what we're designed to do. Gold is created in heat, diamonds under pressure, and so you shall be formed as well. You open the door, and you see someone, and you see this kind of movie screen where you can't put your finger on it. That person just looks so familiar. And you're watching this highlight reel. They are accomplishing their goals by running companies, shaking hands, or accepting awards for doing such a fantastic job. They're stepping out of a Maserati. They're stepping out of a Lamborghini. They're stepping out of a supercar of their dreams. You see them in a family walking into a beautiful home on the cliffside, overlooking mountains, giant pool, kitchen only chefs could dream about. And then you see that person walking towards you. And it's incredible because you just can't help that you know this person on an intimate level. And then when they get closer, they reach their hand out and you instinctively just grab it. And next thing you know, you are pulled into that movie. It was you the whole time. Not just future you, but actually you. These dreams and hopes and goals are laying dormant within you. It's already in your possession. But what are you going to do today to achieve them, to acquire them, to physically be in that moment? It all starts as a thought. Just like we learned, think and grow rich. We think first, and then we grow. Become that person today. For scribing, I want you to ask the question, what do I need to do today to become the person in that highlight reel? What do you need to do today? And go ahead, give your answers now. But your exercise, I'll actually give you homework. Your exercise will be to take that question one step further. Go for a walk outside. in nature, in sunshine. And I want you to actually think about it. You don't have to tell anyone what your answer you come up with, but ponder what greatness looks like and what you have to do to get there. Dr. Pina, set a couple minutes for the timer on the scribing question. And when you're done, get those answers out and then have fun with the reading portion. I appreciate you giving me the time today to go through the savers, even though it's recorded. But I love y'all. Have a good day.
Okay, so we're gonna do a variation of the questions. What do you need to do today to become the person you want to be? Right? What do you need to do today to become the person you want to be? Okay, what do you need today to become the person? Become the person you want to be. What do you need today to become the person you want to be? And you're gonna write the response. I'm gonna go to Miracle Morning app, and you're gonna have 3 minutes to write. And you're gonna write that response. What do you need? What do you need to do today? What do you need to today to become the person you want to be? Start right now. You're gonna write your answer and you're gonna read your answer. All right. So, as I said from the beginning, we had Dr. C, and C introduced you to 5 a.m. Servers and Wellness Club. A general is down today. A general is down. We it's not every day that you see a general down. So Victor Catano, the general, is down. We're gonna wish him best of recovery. I know he needs that time for himself. He's been so stressed, and so he's the big guy, and it's good. So I think it's the first time in year plus that he misses his creation, the 5:45 prayer, and that he misses the 5 a.m. service at Wellness Club. I haven't seen him miss anything. So I know he deserves to be quiet, take it easy. It's too much in his plate. And so the question is, it could be answered with a sentence, with a phrase, with anything. Just simple. What do you need to today to become the person you want to be? In my case, continue the path of help, improvement, and transformation for other and for me and my wants, with the grace of God, praying, following His lead, and fulfilling my destiny to my Creator desire. Continue the path of help, improvement, and transformation for others, for me and my family. With the grace of God, praying, following His lead, and fulfilling my destiny to my Creator design. So let's go to Henry. Welcome back.
Yeah, wow, good morning, everybody.
Good
So,
morning.
like, um, I was still writing, but when I was visualizing, I saw this vibrant wisdom, abundantly a gifter. He was giving so much and always smiling. And I realized that there were three systems that I'm lacking in, uh, that I saw myself in abundance in that visualization. So today I will make sure I dedicate time to the systems I have not the highest rating in. And number one is finance. I will look into a master program that's aligned with the vision I saw. And I will also look into my deeper why. And my second system was dating, and my visualization, he was abundant, he had beautiful women around. And my third one was self-expression and creativity. And there I'm just gonna tap
You're
into,
breaking.
sorry.
For some reason, you're breaking.
Well, I would look into my set beliefs, just dig deeper into what I believe, and reprogramming it, and just have faith. So that's what I would do today.
All right. Perfect. Can you repeat it again? Because we didn't hear completely. It was like breaking.
Okay, so I will write down my limited beliefs and I'll break it down and reset them and just walk in faith to achieve that vision that I had while I was visualization. And there's three systems that I know I need to work on. So to be that person for creativity and expression, I'm starting to DJ again. I feel like that's part something I need to tap into, my self-expression. And for dating, just limiting, understanding my beliefs behind it and breaking it down. And then with finance, looking into a master program that's aligned with that vision and just understanding more about money and having faith through it. Hopefully, you was able to get that. Is that clear?
All right, that's clear. Let's go to Rosara. What you need to do today to become the person you want to be.
Hey, good morning, everyone. Today I will continue. Well, I began with the savers and believing that I can. with every, I'm believing that I can do or can be the person that I want to be with every affirmation and visualization. We continue
All
working on
right,
my mission
Marta.
and vision.
You need to do to become the person. Hello.
Yes, are you there?
She
Yeah.
Listening
don't
me?
she
Yeah.
don't finish.
Oh, you didn't finish?
No.
You're breaking. You're breaking. Go ahead, Rosaura. Finish it up.
Okay, with every affirmation and visualization, I will set daily goals, measure them, and be sure to check them when I accomplish it. In the evening, I will journal what went well and what needs to be modified or changed. And I will celebrate finally at the end of the day every success. Thank you, Marta.
I didn't hear you. I didn't hear you. Okay.
Hey, Dr. Piña, I think it might be your connection because I've heard everybody clear. I even heard Henry clear the first time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think it might be your connection.
Let me just get this out. This one. Let me close all my thing just in case. Okay.
Yeah,
Uh,
go.
Okay,
Okay. Good
Marta,
morning. Good
go.
morning. Good morning, my vitamin people. Mira, tú, muchacho, Harry, where are you doing? Huh? I miss you.
Oh, I miss you guys.
I um I wanna continue to do my meditation and doing my cleaning more frequently and don't be lazy. No be lazy or lady. Um and and really throw away every book that I read and a lot of paper that I hold and they all close. And this is I need to do this and this stock not stock because I continue, but it's something that I has to really be fulfill better with me myself and and continue my exercise and be with you everybody and good affirmation to become much better in the highway. Okay, thank you.
All right. Candido, what you need to do to become the person you want to be?
Yes, good morning, everyone. Good morning.
Morning.
I think the only thing I need to do is to grow emotionally, mentally, spiritually, financially, in health, and consciously. That's all I need to be the person I want to be.
Okay, and Fanny.
Wow, wow, excellent, Candido. I like that. And you know what? I like the strong voice that you have. I feeling you strong, powerful, and continue, do everything, okay, to become better and better and better.
Thank you, Martita. Thank you. I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm striving to be stronger and better every day.
Excellent. Excellent.
We had this opportunity, and we wake up at 5 o'clock because we want to be better, better, and better people. And your voice changed.
Yes, thank you very much.
All right, here you have it. Steve, finally, Steve.
Good morning, everyone. Today, I need to become more intentional with my actions. I need to be more of a listener and utilize all available resources around me to become the person I need to be today. Thank you.
All right. Good. Short and to the point. All right. So we're gonna finish today things as you like, but behave like others. So I think we're gonna go to the reversal of the law and some additional material. And I think with that we finish today. I'm gonna go to discussions right away. So let me just go.
No exercise, eh?
The exercise was in the video. So you today you go and walk
Oh, okay,
by
okay.
yourself, and then you continue thinking of the question. That's what doctors say recommended. So you
Okay,
got a
we are
question in your mind, and then you walk outside, and you're saying, "What do I need to do to become the person I want to do, or to become super rich in his real?"
okay. We are
Thank you.
dealing now is load 38.
We are law 38. Think as you like, but behave like others is gonna be the end of the law. So get ready and let's go there.
Observation of the law now.
Yeah, we're gonna finish it up.
Reversal. The only time it is worth standing out is when you already stand out, when you have achieved an unshakable position of power and can display your difference from others as a sign of the distance between you. As President of the United States, Lyndon Johnson would sometimes hold meetings while he sat on the toilet. Since no one else either could or would claim such a privilege, Johnson was showing people that he didn't have to observe the protocols and niceties of others. The Roman Emperor Caligula played the same game. He would wear a woman's negligee or a bathrobe to receive important visitors. He even went so far as to have his horse elected consul. But it backfired, for the people hated Caligula, and his gestures eventually brought his overthrow. The truth is that even those who attain the heights of power would be better off at least affecting the common touch, for at some point they may need popular support. Finally, there is always a place for the gadfly, the person who successfully defies custom and mocks what has grown lifeless in a culture. Oscar Wilde, for example, achieved considerable social power on this foundation. He made it clear that he disdained the usual ways of doing things, and when he gave public readings, his audiences not only expected him to insult them, but welcomed it. We notice, however, that his eccentric role eventually destroyed him. Even had he come to a better end, remember that he possessed an unusual genius. Without his gift to amuse and delight, his barbs would simply have offended people. Here are some further reflections on this law. From Balthazar Gracian. Think with the few and speak with the many. It is easy to run into danger by trying to swim against the stream. Only a Socrates could attempt to do that. Disagreement is regarded as offensive because it is a condemnation of the views of others. The numbers of the disgruntled grow on account either of some matter that has been the object of censure or of some person who has praised it. Truth is for the few. Error is as usual as it is vulgar. Nor is the wise man to be recognized by what he says in the marketplace, for he speaks there not with his own voice, but with that of universal folly, however much his inmost thoughts may gainsay it. The wise man avoids being contradicted as sedulously as he avoids contradicting. The publicity of censure is withheld from that which readily provokes it. Thought is free. It cannot and should not be coerced. Retire into the sanctuary of your silence, and if you sometimes allow yourself to break it, do so under the aegis of a discreet few. From Ovid. He lives well who conceals himself well. From Sir Walter Raleigh. Wise men should be like coffers with double bottoms, which when others look into, being opened, they see not all that they hold. From the Tales of the Dervishes, Idris Shah. When the waters were changed. Once upon a time, Khidr, the teacher of Moses, called upon mankind with a warning. At a certain date, he said, all the water in the world, which had not been specially hoarded, would disappear. It would then be renewed with different water, which would drive men mad. Only one man listened to the meaning of this advice. He collected water and went to a secure place where he stored it, and waited for the water to change its character. On the appointed date, the streams stopped running, the wells went dry, and the man who had listened, seeing this happening, went to his retreat and drank his preserved water. When he saw, from his security, the waterfalls again beginning to flow, this man descended among the other sons of men. He found that they were thinking and talking in an entirely different way from before. Yet they had no memory of what had happened, nor of having been warned. When he tried to talk to them, he realized that they thought that he was mad, and they showed hostility or compassion, not understanding. At first he drank none of the new water, but went back to his concealment to draw on his supplies every day. Finally, however, he took the decision to drink the new water, because he could not bear the loneliness of living, behaving, and thinking in a different way from everyone else. He drank the new water and became like the rest. Then he forgot all about his own store of special water, and his fellows began to look upon him as a madman who had miraculously been restored to sanity. From Arthur Schopenhauer. Never combat any man's opinion. For though you reach the age of Methuselah, you would never have done setting him right upon all the absurd things that he believes. It is also well to avoid correcting people's mistakes in conversation, however good your intentions may be, for it is easy to offend people and difficult, if not impossible, to mend them. If you feel irritated by the absurd remarks of two people whose conversation you happen to overhear, you should imagine that you are listening to the dialogue of two fools in a comedy. Probatum est. The man who comes into the world with the notion that he is really going to instruct it in matters of the highest importance may thank his stars if he escapes with a whole skin. From Fables by Robert Louis Stevenson. The Citizen and the Traveler. Look around you, said the citizen. This is the largest market in the world. Oh, surely not, said the traveler. Well, perhaps not the largest, said the citizen, but much the best. You are certainly wrong there, said the traveler. I can tell you... They buried the stranger in the dusk. And from Voltaire. If Machiavelli had had a prince for disciple, the first thing he would have recommended him to do would have been to write a book against Machiavellism.
Right.
The 39th law.
That's
If Machiavelli... But much...
That's the 38th law in reversal, and also the further informations to the law. Right, so let's take some time to discuss this law finally and let it be. We're gonna go to us 47. Let me go here. We finished the saver, and let's go to reading. And let's start with 10 minutes now.
Yeah. So the examples of that we see today uh, with Roosevelt and Caligula, they were stewards of practicing caution without unconventionality, right? So they flaunted their unconventional ideas and their behaviors. We see that with Roosevelt taking meetings on the toilet and Caligula, greeting people in women's negligee and unmentionable. So, that kind of that kind of behavior can lead to social isolation. So, and some resentment from those who feel like um, threatened or inferior. So I find that, very interesting. Also, um, the author also spoke about correcting people in conversation. How that can lead to um, a sort of resentment, how that could lead to miscommunication, how that you can offend people just by correcting them in conversation, and you shouldn't do it. I know I've been a, a, a big person in the past that have done that in conversation instead of listening and trying to correct somebody and see where they're coming from. I know I've done it with my kids, and even as adults, they're both grown. I still try to put myself in their shoes. And Dr. Piña has taught me some techniques to be a better listener and just listen for meaning and understanding instead of trying to push your own views or trying to correct somebody or you know, just to get your point across. So, very interesting law, finishing up on 38.
Yeah, I'll tap into a little bit of what the one only Steven just mentioned. Um, yeah, I found very interesting this power. Think as you like or behave like others. It's kind of like understanding that to outshine the master is a little bit of that kind of comes to me. Um, but also that correcting people while they're talking and that can be a challenge. There's this section here that I want to read that kind of stood out to me. And it says, wise and clever people learn early on that they can display conventional behavior and mouth conventional ideas without having to believe in them. The power these people gain from blending in is that of being left alone to have the thoughts they want to have and to express them to the people they want to express them to without suffering isolation or ostracism. So I found that interesting that even when we visualize, right, there's a form of acting, right? And the wise and clever, they could play along while still having the deep beliefs and not having it being influenced by the opinion and thoughts of others, but being able to kind of flow along, being able to share it with your deeper circle that you know respect you and is there for you. But I think what stand out to me is to go with the flow, but hold to your deepest realization. You know, and hold on to that deeper source that you have within you. And this quote here said, well, it says, "Look around you," said the citizen. "This is the largest market in the world." "Oh, surely not," said the traveler. "Well, perhaps not the largest," said the citizen, "but much the best." "You are certainly wrong there," said the traveler. "I can tell you." And then they buried the stranger in the desk. So that's what he got for giving his thoughts and talking back and behaving.
Sometimes people don't want to listen to you, or to show your superiority or your belief or your knowledge or your information. It means like, let go and be, and let people be, and be the same. Drink the water, drink the same water, because it's not a good practice that you want to exert and to put together or behave superior to anybody, for whatever position or title you have in the world. Just drink the water, and maybe, even maybe, you can be like Caligula, bring your horse as a consul, maybe. And even though people would dislike you, and understand people who they are, and sometimes you want to be an intellectual, you want to impress people, and no, people don't want to be impressed or be told, or just want to be common like everyone, and do what they have to do, and be in the place they are, you know so it's whatever. Create your community, create your tribe, get together your friends, people who understand you, who listens to you, to gonna be there for you. Create your community where you can go and talk and say whatever you have to do. Pray, hold yourself to the realizations that Henry says. You know, learn to be alone by yourself and love what you are, what you do. Enjoy your dreams, your wishes. Sometimes you're gonna be alone. I mean, sometimes the more you know, the more you understand, the more people don't wanna listen to you or be with you. I mean, like, there's certain ideas and belief and certain knowledge that only you hold true and good, and it will take your life to find your tribe or create your tribe and be there. um so this is a law, very, very important, very difficult too, because whenever you try to impose your knowledge of who you are, it will be an offense to other people. It will become offensive too. And he put a lot of beautiful example, like, drink your water, even when you wanted to be different and have knowledge. When you come back, everybody was like, you were looking people as mad and things like that, as better. And then you have to go drink your water yourself, and you see also, like, people will see us as mad, that too. Um, Even the reversal, the only time it's worth standing out is when you already stand out, when you have achieved an unshakable position of power and can display your difference from others as signs of distance between you. And still, you can be in trouble like Caligula and Oscar Wilde.
I want to say something about this law. Think as you like and behave like others. For me, it's difficult to apply this law because always I behave like I think, and this had brought me some problems with some friends and some group of friends, some groups, because I get an adult living in the United States, and I always like to read in order to put my thinking in order, to grow up, because I always know that I have to grow up, and I always have reading, has been reading, and when I act and I behave like I am, sometimes don't is not 100% accepted with some friends, because they think that you are acting like a superior than them. And now I realize that you cannot behave like you think, because these many people don't like that, and they criticize you in your back, because they think that you are acting like that because you are superior. Because I used to live for many years in New York. I used to have opportunities that many people don't used to have, and they think that you are like that because you are superior or you feel superior than them. But it's not like that, because I am a very humble people. But now I know, in order to in Spanish diría yo encajar, in order to get into, I have to apply this law.
Okay. Martica, Rosaura?
I really, I, I take this. I learn to put it in practice this law, because through my life I was very controversial. Uh, since I was young, uh, I wanted everybody be vegetarian, the vegetarian. Sí, but, uh, through the my life, I learned, you know, take it easy, mana. Haga usted lo que quiera con su vida y coma lo que usted quiera y deje a los otros, aunque sea bueno, deja que los otros hagan lo que ellos quieren. Eh, we we want to share. The life is so wonderful, and everybody have the way they has to be. Give you the information, but not try to change the people. You know, I now thank you God. I learn. I am relaxed really about. I suggesting the people the things, but really I learn to become more easy person. Uh, with myself, also, um, and the people. You know, see, God created the world. Uh, we know nobody is perfect, and everything is there, and nobody form. I got the choice to be like I am. and the choice they eating what I want, and this is my life. But the another people have a they life, you know. Um, and really, uh, I learn. I really I got better relationship with a lot of people in the community. Um, it's the way that we has to learn uh, the life. Um, don't force, don't respect the people, respect the belief, um, and evolution. Because I find a lot of people they got really good. They are very good person and kind and they eating whatever. So what? It's not a no. It's not feeling superior because you have another different practice to everybody. The a lot of people is good person, intellectual, and no matter what they do it, and and don't let the people be like what they has to be. Everybody find their way. Like I learn to relax, because in the I have different kind of people groups, and I compare the maybe I believe the vegetarian is good person, but I find a lot of people with a good heart, good thinking, and they eating everything. You know, it's no just uh, the people and believe that you are better person for that. I I learn I learn this law really uh, said something very strong about me. Thank you and have a great day.
Thank you, Martita. I think that this law teaches us all something, that you don't discuss every topic in every settings. You have to first know who is there and more or less have an idea of your belief system. Um, you want to keep your ideas and your beliefs to yourself and to a certain extent. And don't express them prematurely in every setting, because then you don't know how it's going to receive if you don't know where you are presenting them. Some topics, like for example, religion, um, the gay situations, even politics. You don't discuss everywhere because you don't want to appear to be. It's not that you're going to change it, but you don't discuss everywhere because you don't want to appear to be offensive, oppositional, or a person that is always contradictory. You want to wait until you know where you're stepping, and then you may release a few, one or two information. I could give many examples, like when during the times of the election, everyone had their own viewpoint. So expressing yours strongly, it would have been arguments on arguments every day and every 5 minutes. Arguments, arguments, arguments. So you know who you are, and some things them you just keep to yourself until you gain trust, and it's the right time to express your ideas, especially in the work environment.
That is true. So who wanna have the last word? Harry, anything else about this law?
I guess to put into practice, I think the word camouflage comes into my mind, right? Just like a Geico, wherever it goes, it adapts to where it is, right? But he still holds to his deepest realization. So be able to camouflage wherever we are and still keep that deep belief and realization, like Rosana said, within us. So no one can take that shine away from us. But we are camouflage wherever we go.
Excellent. So with that, we finish today our streaming in YouTube and our 5 a.m. and 7 Wellness Club. We finished Law 38. Think as you like, but behave like others. So tomorrow we'll go to Law 39. Stir up waters to catch a fish. Law 39. Stir up waters to catch a fish. And let's wish Victor Catano, our generals, a great recovery and hope to see you everybody tomorrow. Bye bye.
Bye.
Adios.
Have a great day.
Have a great
Same
day.
to you.